What's good, YouTube? Because of Coffee here. So, we're diving into a request from Richo. This one is Redgum. I was only 19, a walk in the light green. This has been requested numerous times by multiple people. This is one of the most important songs to you guys. I know that. Redgum, I was only 19. Right here it says, it's a first-person account of a typical Australian infantry regular soldier's experience in the Vietnam War, from training in Australia to first-hand exposure to military operations and combat, and ultimately his return home disillusioned, psychologically scarred, and possibly suffering from the effects of the chemical defoliant Agent Orange. Jesus, man. So that's what this song is about, is that first-hand account of that experience in Vietnam. You guys know on here, we think the troops are the most valuable people in the world. The veterans deserve all of the respect and to be held in the highest regard. They make the ultimate sacrifice to protect everybody from the evil in the world and ensure the security of our countries, and that we do not get infiltrated by outside forces, and the infrastructure remains solid. The veterans and everybody involved in that is the backbone of our safety, and we have to show them respect and always make sure that we let them know how thankful we are for what they have done. Richo, thank you for this request. Everybody else that has brought this song up, thank you as well. I appreciate all of you guys, all of the requests, everything we get into on here. I want to see how this storytelling goes. I'm sure it's going to be very emotional and deep. You guys know that this is a topic that I hold very close to my heart. So, Richo, thank you once again, and to everybody else as well. We're going to dive into this on Vakasa Kavi, a reaction video a day or two. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is Redgum. I was only 19, a walk in the light green. Wow, the vibe of this right here. This is the classic revolutionary folk style, right, that you expect from a Vietnam song. This sounds like a Vietnam song for sure. My God. Guys, you guys know that I appreciate storytelling, and this is top tier storytelling right here. The real footage inside of this as well, the black and white footage showing everything. I mean, just look at this shot that we landed on right here. This shot right here, that tells the whole story. That right there tells the whole story. For real. Jesus Christ, man. So, this storytelling right here is beautiful. Mom and Dad and Denny saw the passing out parade at Pacapano. It was a long march from cadets. The 6th Battalion was the next to tour, and it was me who drew the card. We did Canningra and Showwater before we left. And Townsville lined the footpath as we marched down to the K. This clipping from the paper shows us young and strong and clean. And there's me in my slouch hat with my SLR in greens. God help me, I was only 19. That is a wave of storytelling there. That is so well written, man. This is very well written. I totally understand why you guys wanted me to get into this one. Like I said, there is not going to be a whole mess that we discuss in here. I just want to address how good this storytelling is, the descriptors in it, the footage that we are seeing here, this picture that we have landed on tells the whole story, man. We have to respect and appreciate what these men and women do for us whenever they go out there and put their lives on the line and make that sacrifice. And so many don't even get to come home, and families lose their everything. It's a very, very dark and unfortunate circumstance that the world has come to, that we have to have this for our protection because of the evil that's in the world. That's something we need to work on, getting better at empathy and being more united with each other so that we don't have to have all of these people being lost for the sake of protection from evil. Man, this shit it really gets you thinking, man. God, the video. This is heavy, man. This is heavy, guys. You told me to expect this, so I was prepared for what I was about to feel with this because you guys did tell me. But this is fucking heavy, yo. Wow. The imagery. Like, you don't even have to have gone through that or have experienced that in life to see it. And just, if you have any bone of empathy or heart inside of you, you feel that so deeply. Oh my goodness, man. Said from Vung Tau riding Chinooks to the dust at New Det. I'd been in and out of choppers now for months. We made our tents a home, VB and pinups on the lockers, and an Agent Orange sunset through the scrub. What's VB stand for? There's an annotation for that. Prominent Australian beer. Okay, so Australian beer and pinups on the lockers, he said. And you can tell me, doctor, why I still can't get to sleep. And nighttime's just a jungle dark and a barking M16. And what's this rash that comes and goes? Can you tell me what it means? God help me, I was only 19. That's like the age where you're supposed to be gaining your first wins, gaining your first big lessons, you know, schooling yourself on the big fields that you want to get into for yourself in life. And in this world, we have people that are 19 out there facing death every single day of their life just to protect us. And a lot of the times, if you ask people, they'll say they did it for college and stuff like that as well. That's another answer that you'll get from some people as well. It just depends on who you ask. You can go watch the videos of people getting asked why they joined and stuff, and some of them it's for college and stuff like that as well. So there's a lot of different reasons to get involved. Not all of it is combat. There's many different jobs as well that don't even involve combat on some levels. You can have other jobs as well. So you have to consider that too. There's a lot of different sides to it. This is specifically about the combat side of it, though, the side of seeing the combat in, wow, man, it just leaves you speechless, man. The thought of it all, the thought of being in that situation at such a young age is absolutely insane, because at 19, for me, I was starting to make my music and I was starting to play my first shows solo without a band behind me. I played a lot of shows with drums and stuff like that when I was younger, but my first solo shows were around that age. So to think that if I would have taken myself then and put myself in this situation, it would have been very, very intense at that age mentally to take in. It would have been a whole lot. It definitely would have changed the entire landscape of who I was as a person if I was in that situation. So imagine how the people that actually did that feel. You have to have empathy for that and understand what they go through whenever they come back from that. It is so tragic that they can't, so many people can't live normal lives anymore. They're scared of the smallest thing, the smallest sound behind them, like all the trauma and shit builds up. It's like living a normal life after all of that going on around you and seeing the destruction and the chaos is, it's unbelievable to even think about and consider what that would do to a human brain. It, Jesus Christ, man. Like I said, we have to be thankful. You have to be thankful and show love to the people that put themselves out there for this. Wow. You gotta let that one sit for a minute for real. I gotta leave a like on this song here. He said a 4-week operation, when each step can mean your last one on 2 legs. It was a war within yourself. You can't make the wrong move. You're battling your own brain trying to figure out what step to take. That's what he's saying there. Oh my God. The panic. God, Lord. But you wouldn't let your mates down till they had you dusted off. And by dusted off, the tactical call sign for medical evacuation missions via helicopter. Okay, yeah. Wow. So you closed your eyes and thought about something else. Jesus Christ. And then someone yelled out contact, and the bloke behind me swore. We hooked in there for hours, then a God almighty roar. This part. Frankie kicked a mine the day that mankind kicked the moon. God help me, he was going home in June. Saying the same day that mankind landed on the moon was the same day that I watched Frankie kick a mine. And now, it's like whenever you're in that situation, it's like you don't even care that mankind has landed on the moon because look what just happened in front of you, and that's reality. Fuck the moon, right? You guys know what I mean. All he cares about is going home in June, right? Frankie going home in June is the only thought. And now that is gone. And the moon has no relevance, even though it's a huge accomplishment for mankind. For the narrator telling this story, that moon has no relevance to life at all. And never will, probably. See how that molds a person, right? God, that is fucking deep. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking pictures and the footage, dude, hits you in the soul. So I can still see Frankie drinking tinnies in the Grand Hotel on a 36-hour rec leave in Vung Tau. And I can still hear Frankie lying screaming in the jungle till the morphine came and killed the bloody row. God damn it, bro. The Anzac legends didn't mention mud and blood and tears, and stories that my father told me never seemed quite real. I caught some pieces in my back that I didn't even feel. God help me, I was only 19. Oh my God. You can tell me, and can you tell me, doctor, why I still can't get to sleep? Why the Channel 7 chopper chills me to my feet? What's this rash that comes and goes? Can you tell me what it means? God help me, I was only 19. This is one of the best songs ever written about this. I understand completely why you guys hold this song in the regard that you do. This is perfectly written. It captures the essence of that feeling so well that you, by the time this song is over, if you truly listen to it and break it all down for yourself, you come to grips and come to an understanding with exactly what it is. You really do. And the amount of pain that I am in right now spiritually is a lot. I think you guys can probably tell my energy is usually a little bit different than what we have right here. And that's because this breaks you. It breaks your heart, man. You have to, like I said, we have to appreciate the sacrifice and show them the respect and give them the support that they fucking deserve whenever they come back and need that helping hand to get through everything that they saw, all the trauma mentally, all of the fear that they have of things now we have to help them get through that and respect them for what they have done and show them all the love in the world, man. That's really all I have left to say about this. That's the most important thing to say here. Beautiful storytelling, Redgum, absolutely amazing. Richo and everybody else, thank you for this request. We're going to get out of here. The original video will be in the description. Subscribe to Redgum and support all the artists we have on the channel. I appreciate the fuck out of you guys. Thank you for building this community with me. I'm Vakasa Kabi, a reaction video a day or two. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me. Comment those suggestions. Subscribe up this way. Bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Have a beautiful one. Thanks for everything. Peace.